Sessions in our school, we used to be thinking, oh, one more, when is this going to end? Why have they locked us up in our seats? Oh my God, this is so boring. So I'm sure you guys have these thoughts going on, but you signed up for it, so bad luck. You have to listen to us. So we are here to talk about inclusion and diversity. I'll try to be contextual at the place of work and my area of work, which is the business. So I'll set some context there. But before that, I would like to talk about the words itself, inclusion and diversity. Inclusion, to me, is a very ugly word because there is a presumption there that there has been exclusion happening in the first place. So inclusion, to me, is not a very desirable word in the first place. Where nature is all accepting, all encompassing. We heard Mr. Abhijit, we heard Mr. Chandrasekhar. They showed us how inclusive and diverse nature is. So diversity is fine, but inclusion is, to me, is a problematic word. Diversity is also quite a factual position. We are sitting in a room full of very diverse people. So diversity is quite a factual position which we can't wish away, and it's better we get aligned with it. So we are not doing any favors by being inclusive or by being diverse. It's nature's factual position, and better accept it and better get aligned with it super fast. When it comes to business, I can tell you with a lot of confidence that being inclusive, although I don't like the word, but for all practical purposes we'll use that word. Being inclusive and diverse is a sure shot way to success. We have found that in our organization. But before that, I'll give you some history. I went to a school which was run by Parsis. It was called Parsi High School. So it's a very microscopic minority of India. And I was very, very fortunate to have had exposure to a race of people which was very different from me, very, very unlike me. It was a very endearing experience, very, very enriching childhood. Fast forward a few years, I did my MBA in Babson College. That's where I had my first gay friend. And again, a very, very enriching friendship. We didn't spend a lot of time together, but whatever moments we had with each other were very, very endearing. Now, when it comes to business, we have created this massively popular brand called Amnintiri in Bangalore. We hope to go international someday, but it's a very profitable, promising brand from Bangalore. And I will tell you, the success that we have found is because of the inclusive or rather non-exclusive nature of our organization. It's also very diverse. I'll give you a few examples. We have people working from who are in mid-50s all the way till teenagers. All of them contributing immensely to the creative ideas, and that's how we are finding a lot of success in the marketplace. Now, when we started this company, we had a full-time consultant back then who was in mid-60s, Mr. Rajiv, and he had suggested that we do a 500-gram cake. But we were an affordable luxury brand at that point. No one in the luxury segment was doing that size of cake, but he was solving his personal problem. He didn't like whenever he took 1 kg cakes, he had leftovers in his house. So he didn't like, he was trying to solve his own problem, but we went ahead with the idea. We got this cake in place. Then there was a very young chef, 23-year-old boy. He said we should use these certain ingredients and we should avoid using these ingredients. So there have been, and we went ahead with all those ideas, and all of those have been, an intrinsic part of our strategy and the reason for our success. There are girls in the cafe who work at stewardess, and they are phenomenal with their knowledge about the menu. I don't know my menu as well as the girls in the service staff knows, and the customers have a superb experience whenever they come to the cafe. All our support staff, which is the call center you call to and you hear the woman on the other side, they all work from home moms. So we have such diversity in our organization. All of these people are also representative of the audience outside. So basically, by having such a diverse set of people in your organization, you are also representing the audience sitting outside. You have men, women, children also working for us. Apart from these employees that we have 80. We have about 80 of us. We are also working with agencies such as photographers, videographers, designers, performance marketers, some of them as young as 14 years old. And we have people from Northeast where most of the workforce in our industry, hospitality industry, comes from. We have people from Bengal, we have people from Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, we have people from Maharashtra, I am from Hyderabad, we have people from some parts of North India, and all of us have come together to create this small success in a small city of Bangalore called Amnintiri. So it takes that many people from those many backgrounds, from that many age groups, from those many genders, and we don't know how many people identify with what genders in our company, but we don't care. And so it is so many people from so many backgrounds with all kinds of gender identifications, sexual orientations, to come and create a marvel of a business called Amnintiri. And I'm sure it is the case with most successful businesses. The businesses which are inclusive by nature, the leaders who are inclusive by nature, the organizations which are doing well in this department are bound to succeed and bound to find success faster than many organizations who are stuck up in their biases, who are not calling out their own stupidities. So I do feel that all of you kids, some of you may be aspiring to become business leaders, some of you may want to be some professional, maybe pursuing some professional occupation. I can tell you with a lot of confidence, my conviction, experience, learnings, you have to be inclusive because there is no other way, and you are still not doing a favor to anyone by being inclusive. The moment you say you're being inclusive, you're taking a superiority stand that, I am inclusive, thereby I'm including you. So the person who's being included is assuming an inferior stand. So that's a problem. So get aligned with nature. We were very lucky to have some people speak about nature and its diversity, and we can tie in all of that. I am from the business field. I can see how this is playing out. So guys, please become inclusive. Please become diverse. And I'll have to shout because mic has stopped working. Do this favor to yourself. You'll have more enriched lives. You'll have lives which are more joyous, peaceful, and growth oriented. Thank you very much.